Good morning or afternoon or whatever time it is for you guys. Today I have finally received my box of set 3 for overdress in Japanese. So of course set 3 brings about 3 new ride lines into the game. Greedon for Dark States, Gravidia for Brankgate, and of course Flagberg for Stoichea. Each have their own playstyles, and of course we also have support for all the other nations as well as ride lines in this set as well. 120 types of cards, 10 triples, 15 doubles, 30 rares, and 65 commons. 2 DSRs, these being Seraph Snow and Magnolia. If we pull the Seraph Snow one, I will probably lose my shit. 40 SPs, 50 holos, and of course 92 total parallels, 16 packs per box, and 1 pack has 7 cards and has support for every single nation. Starting from this set, I also think I will start to upload more deck profiles for standard using Japanese cards, because unless something goes terribly wrong, I should normally be moving to Japan next year. So in order to make the expenses of moving a little bit less heavy, I am basically preparing myself in advance, which is kind of funny, I guess. So we're gonna open up this box as always. We still have like a good 2 months, I think, until the release of the English version of this box. So of course it'll still take a little while, but this set does have a lot of really nice things, including of course the new Nirvana, as well as, you know, just like in general, a lot of interesting support. Every box also comes with these little tokens for all kinds of different things. So you have one for boost, for +1 drive, -5k power, over trigger. This one is Dark Knight. This one is attack from back row. Then here you can see we have Ikikase, which is the final rush. This one is Abyssal Dark Knight. And then we also have +1 crit, intercept, 0 power, -1 drive. So all kinds of nice little tokens. They are in cardboard, but it's a nice little box topper bonus. Every set they give us something. Next set will have sleeves again, which is also quite nice. And then of course you also get the points here. Did we get a point? Let's see. Oh, we did. We actually got a point here, so we can exchange this for like sleeves and deck boxes and stuff when I move back to Japan, I guess. Luckily, that doesn't mean we don't get an SP or anything anymore, but it does potentially mean that we might not get the DSR in this box, because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't give you a point and a DSR in the same one. Or maybe, who knows? It's hard to say. So, we have 16 packs here. The pack design this time around is also quite nice, I would say. It's got a nice little like white, like surrounded by this like dark blue. Oh, it looks like a dark blue to me, so quite nice. You can also scan this QR code to download 0, which is very nice. Of course, as always, I'm going to take my thumbnail shot now, so let's put some of these packs away. All right, good enough. That'll be our thumbnail shot for this video. Alright, so now let's get into it. We have our 16 packs here, and let's see which triples and SPs and stuff we will pull here. So of course, let's start out with the first one. So of course, we've already been playing with this set quite a bit over the last few weeks. It's already been a few weeks since it released, actually. It took a little bit to get to me. But of course, it's a very exciting time, so let's take a look at it. So first things first, we have the Eugene Blitz Order. If your Vanguard is a Eugene, you can play this and basically +1, give your Vanguard plus 10k power, and at the end of that battle, retire the unit that boosted the thing that attacked you. So it's a pretty cool Blitz Order, actually. I quite like this thing. It's very, very nice. We have the Goemon. So this guy says when he's put into the soul from, like, by your Vanguard's ability, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, count +1. For the rest of that turn, when you put in guards, you have to guard with 2 cards at the same time. While it is the grade 1 of the Greedon line, it's also a really good card for Barrow to have that kind of pressure. We have the Soul Charging Blitz Order for Dark States. Oh, we have a rare already. This is the Ascendance Assault. So this is the grade 2 of the Flagberg ride line. So it's a pretty good card. Restander and everything. It's really nice. And we have our first double rare here, which is going to be the Steam Mage Ashurda. So this card is, of course, you know, got restricted in premium recently, but of course it's still a good card for Dark States as a whole, so we do like that. Then we get 2 commons at the end, which are the grade 0 for Stoichea, as well as a Imprison card for Brankgate. So I guess we'll put the, like, rares and double rares and stuff over here as we continue throughout this box. What are you guys looking forward to in this set? Let me know in the comments which decks do you want to build. Do you like Greedon? I know a lot of people are quite hyped for Greedon. Hexorb also got some good support. So there's of course also a Hexorb support card. Do you like Gravidia and all this like weird stuff that it has? What's this? Rear Circle when placed, discard a Sentinel, countercharge 1 or soul charge 2? Maybe not. Ooh, alright. So one of the, like, the expensive rare for this set basically is the effect, like, critical. So it's critical triggers that have 4k power, but have the skill that when you boost with them at the end of the battle, put it to the soul and give a unit plus 2k. So for the decks that need them, they are very nice because they give you souls. Things like Magnolia, I definitely like the soul. And also a bit of power, which is also very, very nice. And we get our first triple rare for this box, which is going to be the Greedon. So this is the new ride line. We also, we have the Hyper Librarian, as I like to call it, for Nirvana. So that's a pretty funny order. I'll make a video about it in the future. But Greedon, of course, says if you have a Greedon in the soul, your damage goes from 6 to 7 in order to lose. And at the end of the battle to be attacked, you can soul blast 2 and put 4 standing rearguards into your soul to stand this unit. And then if you have 10 or more soul, he gets plus 15k power. So that's what the whole deck is kind of built around. He's basically just like, you know, getting that kind of power up and restanding while putting in a bunch of your rearguards into the soul and getting effects by putting them into the soul, such as extra drives, guard restrict, and like power ups and things like that. So it's pretty cool. We have the Gravidia starter. We haven't seen a meteor yet. That would be very nice to see. Oh, this card is quite cool. When you ride it, you can choose a normal order from your drop zone and play it without using its without paying its cost. So it's really nice and premium too. I quite like it. It might have some good potential in the future. This is the Eugene support, so it's a grade 1 that calls itself out from the soul. Ooh, Pandemonium Tactics is the new order for Dark States. Catalyst 1 to play it and Soul Charge 4, which is already nice for Magnus. And then if you're in Final Rush, depending on how much soul you have, do the following. If you have 6 or more, draw a card. If you have 8 or more for that turn, your front row units get plus 10k. And if you have 12 or more, your Vanguard gets a crit. So I kind of like the old one still a bit more, but it's still a pretty cool card, I would say. And then we have our Hollow. When you drive check a trigger unit, you can just put 1 card from your hand into the soul to draw 1. So it's pretty nice. It looks really nice actually for a Hollow. Quite like it. Actually, it does look very beautiful. Like obviously the Hollows always look super good, but this one in particular looks very nice. Alright, let's move on. So of course we get 4 triples per box. I'd like to pull the Verena Expecta. Oh yeah, this card is kind of funny in premium. You can, like, when placed on rear, soul blast 1 and reveal 3 grade 3s from your hand. Choose a grade 3 from your drop zone, put on top of your deck. So in premium, you can put heal guards on top of the deck, which is kind of funny. Alright, so moving on, we have some dinos for Eugene. We have the effect crit for Brancate, very good. We need this one. They go for like $3 a pop, like they're not that cheap actually. Then we have the grade 3 for Prison that basically gets a crit and 10k power while imprisoning 3 cards. It's a bit of an expensive effect, but it's pretty nice, I guess. Although I don't see anyone running it, so I'm not sure if it's really that good. I liked it when it was revealed, but it feels like it doesn't replace anything that already is in the card pool. We have the new Cheer Girl for, or I guess Diablo's Girl for Bruce, so she's quite cool. We have the weird attacker for Flagberg that like has a self-restriction. Let's see what else. Then we have this Eugene support. The effect crit for Keter, that is very good. Again, we want to get all the effect crits if possible. They are very good. And we have the Ease Rod Angel. Really good Keter card as well. When placed on rear, Soul Blast 1 and reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a unit card, you can call it to the same column as this unit, and if not, it stays on top. So it's both Hexorb support and Bastion support, and I really like that. You know, this is how you print generic Keter support in my opinion. So pretty good. We're getting some good doubles and foils. Definitely quite happy about that. I wonder what SP we're gonna get in this box, you know, because of course there's quite a lot of good ones. I love her art so much. She's not that great effect-wise. She says during your turn, if this card was placed on rearguard circle or discarded from your hand, you can choose a rearguard and stand it. Like, her effect is fine, but the art is so beautiful. Oh, this guy's art is also really nice. It's not a great Orpheus support card, but it's nice. Her art is also really good, man. We're getting all the nice arts here. This is a very Neonectar looking card. If you don't have any soul when she's called, you can soul charge 2, which is nice. Oh, she's a rare. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. The Eugene order is actually very good. Give your Vanguard the skill for that turn when your opponent's rearguard is tied during your main phase. Draw 1. Not once per turn, by the way, so definitely quite cool. And we get the foil version of the Ryoja. So this card is when you're placed on the rearguard circle, look at top 3 cards of your deck for a world card and add it to your hand. And if your Vanguard is an Orpheus, you can Soul Blast 1 and retire this unit to call a Shadow Army token. So I've seen this card used in some lists, so I definitely think it's quite decent. Getting it in foil is also quite cool. I guess I should separate the foils and the actual double rares here. So these 2 are foils and these 3 are doubles. Alright, moving on. Let's get back into it and open some more triples out here. Show me that Verena. Somehow I can't seem to pull Verenas in Japanese, which is quite unfortunate. So let's see. All right, we got the Monk. Oh, okay, well that's a triple. There we go. That is the Kakarone. So she's the Hexorb support. When placed on rearguard circle, if your Vanguard is a Hexorb or a Pentagleam Sorceress, Soul Blast 1 like the top 2, and then put them on top of your deck in any order. And if your Vanguard is a Hexorb, then this unit gets plus 2k power, plus 5k shield. So nice little card, not super busted or anything, but it's just a nice little support card for the deck overall, which we definitely do like a lot. So pretty good. That's our second triple. There's a lot of nice like support triples in this set, so I definitely like to see them. Oh, nice. We pulled the Meteor. These Meteors are very hard to come by because, of course, it's a common, but you can have 16 of them in your deck, and they are a very important card for the new ride line that is Gravidia. It's a set order, which says when this card is put into the order zone, you may soul charge 1, and if it was put into the order zone by your Vanguard's ability, you may draw 1. And when this card is put from the order zone into the drop zone, you choose an opponent's rearguard and retire it, which of course, that's what the whole grade 3 does. So yeah, you want to have a lot of these, and you basically only get like 2 per box, which is quite unfortunate. I hope we can get 2 per box, that'd be nice. This is the Barrel Magnet support that puts normal units back to your deck and gains power, so that's quite cool. Oh, well, that's our SP for the box. Well. That's not what I expected, but I'll take it. We get Mr. Steam Mage Ashurda. This is a box that came after the premium restriction list, I guess. It didn't even say what Ashurda does, so he says if you have 7 or more soul, this unit gets plus 5k shield, so it's a 10k shield, and when he's retired from the Guardian Circle, he goes to your soul instead. So you build up soul for things like Barrow Magnus and Greedon and whatever. Cool SP, definitely quite nice. I will take it. I wouldn't say it's the best SP to get, but it's decent. It's decent. You know. It's a double rare SP, so it's not, you know, getting like the rares, like the critical triggers in SP would be probably best, or like new ride lines and stuff, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Also, if you want to know my thoughts on this set in general, you can always check out, ooh, nice, we got a hollow Assault, so that's the grade 2 of the Barrel ride line. Definitely quite like that. Let's put you over here. But yeah, if you want to see my first opinions, my first thoughts on this set, let me zoom out a little bit, then you can check it out. I have a video already up where I talk about, you know, just like the general set list. Oh yeah, this is the overdress cycler. So basically every time you overdress, you can discard 1, draw 1, which is kind of cool. Grade 1 of the Flagberg ride line, so that's quite cool. Grade 2 for Greedon, which is cool too. And we have the nice restander for Flagberg. Once per turn, when he attacks a rearguard at the end of that battle, if your Vanguard is Flagberg, soul blast 1 and stand him. So just a nice multi-attacker, nothing too crazy, but it is a good double rare, I would say. I think it is quite useful. This card is also quite nice, actually. It's a defensive card for Orfist. Basically, when your Vanguard is attacked, you can retire itself to give your Vanguard plus 5k if you're in Dark Knight, or plus 10k if you're in Abyssal Dark Knight for that battle. So, pretty interesting grade 1. I would like to make it work if possible, but the deck is, you know, a lot more offensive than it is defensive, so I'm not sure if that's... I guess it's both. Kind of like DP, both defensive and offensive. Oh, this is probably the best common for Stoicheia. Prize Trident. When your other unit attacks, if it's the 5th or more battle of that turn, put him into the soul and countercharge 1. So for like Magnolia and Flagberg, this is just an amazing resource engine. So obviously it's really, really cool. Definitely like that a lot. Hexor Blitz Order. It's very whatever, sadly. Unfortunately. Oh, well. Look at that. Our tripler is going to be Mr. Derek. But Derek, of course, definitely caused a bit of drama on the day he was revealed, but now it seems he's just a fine little card, nothing too crazy. But if you're in Final Rush, he gets plus 5k power, and once per turn, count plus 1, put a rearguard into your soul. For every 4 cards in your soul, you can choose an opponent's rearguard and retire it, and then if you are in Final Rush, look at the top cards of your deck equal to the amount of open rearguard circles your opponent has, and you may call any number of unit cards from among them and put the rest into your soul. So it's kind of interesting looking at Japan. A lot of people have basically like been testing different Bruce lists. Some of them don't even run like Leonard at all, and they just run like kind of like beatdown versions instead of trying to combo and like running stuff like Edens and like this, like field control and stuff. So there's been some interesting experiments, I want to say, in the Japanese side. Oh, this card is really good for Zorga. Count plus 1 and bind this card to take a order card from your drop zone, add it to your hand, which is really, really cool. I like that a lot. Should be a rare, to be honest, only a common. Ooh, we got a double rare. This is the Gravidia support. So if you have 5 or more set orders between your drop zone and your order zone, then this has plus 5k power, plus 5k shield on both players' turns, which is really, really nice. So that's a good double rare. And we have the nice little normal order for Stoicheia. All right, down to just a few more packs. Let's keep it going. But yeah, like Bruce has been experimented with, but I'm surprised, like it doesn't feel like it's been fully figured out, oddly enough. I've seen people play this card in Prison. It gives you a grade 2's intercept. Sorry, it gives you grade 2's boost, not intercept. It would be kind of weird if it gave intercept. Oh my god, this rare, this is like a Hex Orb support, but this is like an order, but we still don't have the unit that is like drawn on this card, and I really want her to release. Like legit, Hex Orb might shoot up in like my importance ranking the moment this card gets released as a unit, because dude, she looks so damn good. It's crazy. And we get Gravidia as our last triple, actually, so that's going to be basically it. So we got 2 of the new ride lines. Gravidia, of course, says when she's placed in Vanguard Circle, search your deck for 2 meteors and put them into the order zone and shuffle your deck. And as I said, meteors let you soul charge and draw. And then when she attacks, count plus 1 and put any 1 or more number of meteors from your order zone into the drop. For that battle, gain 15k power, and if you put 3 or more, then you get a crit, and if you put 5 or more, your trigger effects activate double. So usually just use 3. The trigger effect thing is nice, but it's kind of high rolly, but like getting a crit and power and nuking the opponent's board is already very, very good. This card is also quite cool for premium. If you put into the soul, you choose a rearguard, give it plus 2k power, and then if you have 7 more soul, when that rearguard attacks, during its battles, your opponent cannot guard with grade 1 or higher from hand, which is pretty cool, stops PGs, and of course that lets you have some pretty interesting interactions in premium. Oh, okay, we got a second meteor. That's why you keep opening these packs. You want those meteors, man. You want those meteors. And we got the crit for Dark States, very good. Just need the Dragon Empire one now. And we got the expensive double rare for Dragon Empire, Miss Jimena. She says Canvas 1 when she's called, look at top 7 for an overdress possessing card and add it to your hand. So literally top 7 search for an overdress ability unit, which is really nice. She's pretty expensive too. She's like $5 or something, which is definitely nice. And then we get another copy of the Nirvana order, which we had another copy of the freaking meteor. Getting 3 per box would be pretty sick. All right, let's move on. Still 2 packs, more meteors to pull. This is the meteor farming simulator that we're playing over here. Oh, hold on. This is a rare already. This is a rare, and this is a holo, which is the Eugene support. So that's quite cool. I don't think the meteor comes in holo, which is kind of unfortunate. So last pack. Let's see what we get in this final pack of Destiny. If we can pull... I mean, obviously we can't get a bonus SP, but oh, finally we got this grade 2. When placed on rear, your opponent chooses a card from their hand, puts it into the prison, and then they draw 1 if they did. Pretty cool to like deck your opponent out. I've seen people use it like that. Oh, this is the card that lets you persona ride on top of it with like any unit you ride, which is pretty sick. And then we have this guy that gives a crit to your Vanguard if you're in Final Rush. It's a rare, isn't he? He is. And then we finish on the Gravidia grade 2 and, okay, the foil of the Greedon ride line. So that's also quite nice. So pretty cool box to finish on, or like I guess pretty cool box to open overall. We got most of the rare crits except for the Dragon Empire one, which definitely hurts. But better luck next time, I guess, right? So let's break down what we pulled in this box. For the foils, we got the grade 2 that lets you cycle a card, the Orphist grade 1 searcher, the Ascendance Assault, the grade 2 of the Flagberg ride line, grade 2 of the Greedon ride line. We got the grade 1 Eugene support. We have then for double rares, start with the Jimena, which is really, really good. The Stannull, Gravidia Stannull, which is a nice support card. A Grass Blue Dragon for Flagberg, Ease Rod Angel for Keter, the Execute Lemonan, I think her name is, which is a nice little support for Prison. Then we have Steam Mage Ashurda, and then for triples we have the Neltenringer, the Derek, as well as the Kakarone, and then the Greedon himself, and finally the SP was the Steam Mage Ashurda. So that's it for this box. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Of course, that's it for the Japanese side of the box openings, but I'll be opening more boxes when the English set comes out. And we also have the lyrical set coming out very soon in English, so you can look forward to box openings of that set too, if you are a fan of my box opening goodness, I guess. But anyway, that's it for me today. If you want to get English products, go to Parkage, use discount code DifferentFight, very nice. If you like video, leave like. If you like content, subscribe. Otherwise, that's gonna be it for me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.